Hello travelers and welcome to the Priority One Armada live stream, broadcasting live via Twitch on Saturday the 30th of September 2017. I'm your host Winters, and welcome back to Deep Space Nine, where we are hosting our roundtable at the Dobbo table and invite you to come join us on instance number 6. Joining me tonight are my two co-hosts, Riker and James. Rikers, how's it going? How's your week been? Oh, nice. Excellent stuff.
Thanks.
James, how's your week been?
My week's been good. In fact, I want to just say this morning I put my Ferengi ears on and I went and did some yard sailing, garage sales and whatnot, and got some incredibly good deals. So I'm quite proud of myself. The FCA is proud of me today.
Oh, nice. Excellent. So, James, why don't you... Oh, sorry, what?
How was your week?
My week? Yeah, nobody ever cares about me. My week has been... How has my week been? It's been pretty good. Been pretty steady on Star Trek Online. Was catching up with a few TV shows. Do you know what? But we're not really going to talk about this a whole lot, but I've actually been very impressed with the Orville. Have you guys watched the Orville?
I have.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's growing on me.
Yeah, it's growing on me as well, definitely.
It does have that kind of vibe of old TNG, so that's kind of good.
Yeah, that's what I found with it as well. And how about Star Trek Discovery? I suppose we may as well just quickly mention that. Have you guys got to see the first 2 episodes?
I have.
So have I.
Are you reserving judgment?
There are good things, and there are things that I don't like.
Right.
I'm giving it the treatment like TNG's first season. I want to see what happens next. So it's kept me interested enough to come back, and especially since I am doing the CBS All Access, to actually watch the next show and not just drop it and cancel it. So
right, yeah.
I'm going to reserve judgment for this series.
How about you, Rikers?
I'm giving it an open mind, going into it, knowing that what I know already about the series. I just want to see if it will live up to its expensive expectations.
Yeah. I'm pretty much the same as you guys. I'm going to reserve judgment. I'm going to wait until there's a few more episodes out. There was nothing in the first 2 episodes for me that was like, oh wow, it didn't have a huge wow factor for me. It looked fantastic. I will give it that. It looked absolutely amazing. The production quality is very, very good and very, very high. But there was nothing aside from that really jumped out at me. So I'm gonna give it a couple of more episodes before I really form an opinion on it. Like you, James, there's a few things that I don't like about it,
I only didn't get a chance to see Discovery yet.
That's true. I'm actually excited to see Lorca. I'm looking forward to... I'm assuming the next episode is when we're going to see Lorca. So that'll be interesting, and I'm curious to see what that character is going to be like.
So we've got some folks having some problems on the Twitch stream, and I know they got their new beta version out, so you may need to turn that off if you're having some troubles being able to view the show. And a lot of people, let's see, Orville has red shirts before shot. Orville's more Trek than Star Trek Discovery.
I've heard a lot of people say the similar things as well.
And then Orville is a pain to get in the United Kingdom. So,
oh wow.
Like I said, myself, I'm going to reserve judgment on both shows, but Orville's definitely grown on me as far as between both.
Yeah. I feel the same way as well. Exactly the same as yourself, James. But anyway, James, what have we got planned for today's episode?
On tonight's show, it is Q night. No, not John Delancey, the most omnipotent of characters. We're going to be battling in various space and ground queues. But first, we'll have our weekly roundtable chat at the Dobbo table. In this part of our show, we'll discuss the latest Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news and highlight some of our outstanding members within our Armada. After the roundtable, we'll beam down for our weekly away mission. Again, it's Q night. I would say you're probably going to need a level 50 character and probably most definitely Fed for tonight.
I'm kind of upset that Q's not going to be around. That was kind of an exciting thing to hear, but then you brought my expectations went really down, James.
Then I have achieved everything I've needed to do tonight by bringing your expectations down.
If you haven't done so already, guys, we invite you to go ahead and join our live discussion chat in Twitch during the show. Plus, since we're giving away a prize this week, Twitch is the place to win. Make sure you click the follow button in Twitch so you'll be notified when we're on the air. And if you're not a member of Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us in the Priority One Armada chat by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One and then hit the enter key.
And if you want to join our Priority One Armada family, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up today. We have both Federation and KDF fleets ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can be certain we have a fleet that suits your needs.
Okay, so it's time to start the round table at the Doblo table. So this is where we will discuss the latest news in Star Trek Online. Before we actually do that, guys, what do you think about doing a giveaway? We'll jump right in and we'll kick off the show with a giveaway. What do you think?
For me?
Not for you, for the viewers.
Oh, okay. I guess they can have something.
So, guys,
yeah, they can have something.
What we've got since this week, as I'm sure all of you are aware, is the celebration of the 30th celebration of Star Trek: The Next Generation. We have got, for multiple giveaways in this tonight's show,
celebration of Star Trek: The Next Generation,
is multiple copies of the Galaxy ship bundles. Okay, so let me just get our buzzword. Rikers, are you all set up and ready to rock?
I am ready.
Okay, our first buzzword that you have to type into the chat is
Galaxy.
Galaxy. So everybody type into the Twitch chat right now the word Galaxy, and this will enter you in with a chance to win a Galaxy ship bundle. And this isn't just one ship, it's a bundle of ships. So yeah, we've got a few of these codes that we're going to give out tonight, and hopefully we get a good few, well, we will get a good few winners. So yeah, be sure and type in the word Galaxy. It doesn't matter if it's all uppercase or lowercase, doesn't matter at all, just type in the word Galaxy. So, Rikers, while everybody's doing that, do you want to get us kicked off with the first item that's in the round table?
Oh yeah, Kobayashi Maru weekend is back. I won't bother you with the details of the story. You should know the no-win scenario. If you've passed it, congratulations. You probably cheated somewhere. If you haven't, you've all frustrated with the rest of us where we die at the 5th round or 4th round or 2nd round, depending on how good you've been. But participating in this Kobayashi Maru event will give you a choice of marks. And if you survive a significant amount of time, you'll also earn dilithium ore. Ooh.
Nice.
Playing the Kobayashi Maru for at least 3 days out of the event duration will also unlock the special limited time reward that can barely be pronounced. It's called the Universal Council retaliative. I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing that. The structural capacitor. This technology was designed for survivability in mind. While not a surefire way to avoid impending structural failure, this capacitor packs the relative properties to sustain oneself when under moderate or high damage bombardment. By harnessing the residual reverberations and energy echoes, this capacitor is able to feed them back into repair systems. This process indulges one's own systems so that it is required to spill out towards other allied vessels. However, this means that they are able to benefit from the repairing properties up to the moderate range as well. Due to the nature of this procedure, a single vessel is unable to withstand multiple capacitor processes running at one time. Now, remember, the Kobayashi Maru event started on the 28th, and it will end on the 1st of October at 10 a.m. You need to be a captain level 50 or higher to join.
So I assume that you guys have given this event a shot this time. Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah, I got one more to do myself. I know someone in the Armada actually has the console already. I don't remember who has it, but they said it's pretty good, and they've already made it elite. This looks like it might be a worthwhile console to get.
Yeah, it strikes me as, I suppose I'd say, a very engineering-heavy console. That'd be fair, wouldn't it, to say?
Yeah, use it with your hollow, Jordy. You'd be good to go.
Yeah. I myself, I've just like you said, about round 5 is about the highest that I've got. I haven't been playing it though to get as high. Excuse me. To get as high as I can. I've just been playing it for the weekend voucher. That's all I've been interested in. I am getting the 3rd one today. I'll probably pick that up after the show. And that will give me an extra day or two to get a couple of more extra weekend vouchers.
Yeah, the same with me as well. I mean, it's good, especially since they did the new weekend voucher system.
Right.
You can use those for all the past ones you have.
Yeah.
But I just wish for the Kobayashi Maru that they had the Kirk hack. If you can figure out what the Kirk hack was, then you can beat it. That's what I'd like to do. That would be fun.
How about you, James? Have you given this event a shot this time around?
I've given it the shot. The first time I went with a pug group, and we did not even get past level 2. It was deplorable. Then I've gotten up to 5 the rest of the way, which is pretty much about all you can get, it seems like. I'll get the console, see what I can do. I don't like the new Kobayashi Maru event as it is right now. I preferred the old event.
Right.
Because to me, that's the original one. But like I said, they've redone it. I love they got the actual sound, the audio from the Kobayashi Maru. So I'll go ahead and finish it up. It's only 3 days to get it, so it's not a big deal.
I see Sonic
there was a
Skyret.
question. Yeah.
Sonic Skyret just said in the Twitch chat, if you put it on your ship right away, you cannot claim it on the other tunes, even if you take it off. So that appears to be a bug that is with that console right now. So I'm sure that will get fixed in next week's patch. But
Yeah, because that's supposed to be an account unlocked, correct?
Exactly, yes. So you may want to go through all of your tunes first, claim the console before equipping it on any tune. I assume that will be the workaround around that little bug. Right.
Should I go ahead and roll the dice?
I was just going to say, before we move on, guys, you have about 15 seconds to type in the word galaxy if you have not done so already. So we'll give that another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you had your chance. If you didn't type in the word galaxy, you'll have to go for the next one. Rikers, please roll the dice and tell us who our winner is.
I already did, actually. The winner is Shadow Watch Mr. J. Congrats.
Congrats. Excellent. Shadow Watch Mr. J. Well done. You have won yourself a Galaxy Bundle pack. If you can please contact me with your email address, I am going to send you a picture of your code, and you can claim that code through the ARC client. So congrats. Well done. You have won yourself a Galaxy Ship Bundle. Okay, moving on. James, tell us about the weekend event store.
Well, as we were talking about with the Kobayashi Maru, they are excited. They're going to put a new weekend event store in. So for participating in the Kobayashi Maru weekend event or any future weekend event, players will receive weekend event vouchers. These vouchers can be activated to open the weekend event store, where the current and previous weekend event rewards can be purchased. Finally, by popular demand, any purchase from the weekend event store is account unlocked and can be reclaimed by any of your characters. The store can also be accessed through the event reputation store in the event you don't have a weekend event voucher but still want to reclaim previously bought items. With the retirement of reputation projects for weekend events, any currently slotted event reputation products or weekend event rewards will now automatically complete if at least one weekend event voucher has been donated. That's a tongue twister there to say. I like this, but I don't like it.
Okay. What do you like about it? We'll start off with that first.
I like the fact that you can now get them account unlocked.
Right.
Which is nice. That obviously is the number one thing. What I don't care for is the fact it's another currency, it's another voucher, it's another thing that if you look at other items in game that have been, you have to do something to get it, 14-day events, everything else, those generally go into the Phoenix prize pack. So I'm kind of not understanding why they're not taking the weekends and just throwing them in there like everything else.
My take on this is that I could be wrong, but I would imagine that they are not getting the participation that they would like in their tentpole events, and they refer to things like the Crystalline Catastrophe, the Mirror Universe, the Voth Citadel, those events as tentpole events, the ones that run for 21 days. And I would imagine they're not getting the level of participation that they would like for those events. So they've reinvented the wheel, and instead of having it going for 21 days, it goes over the space of a weekend. And it's an account unlock rather than character per character as it was before. That's my speculation. I could be completely wrong about that, but that's my take on it. The reason why they're doing this. How do I feel about it? Well, the last event didn't get me to do it, which was the Arena of Sumpec. That ran for 21 days, and I didn't do it. I barely done it a half a dozen times throughout the 21 days, and that's a big stretch, believe me. I don't even think I've done it half a dozen times. This, however, I have been doing it every day. I've been doing it at least once every day. So for me, it might be working out the way that they've planned. Rikers, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if they're doing the whole weekend event store, I'm hoping that now when they do the Phoenix event, maybe they'll add some new stuff in there in order to replace the stuff that was taken out.
Yeah, but again, you're comparing a 21-day event that if you don't get it, it goes in the Phoenix prize pack versus a 3-day event. And I agree, Winters. The 21-day events, you look at, or they did Arena Sumpec, it's too long. You looked at Mirror Invasion, it's too long to do that event. We've talked about it before. 15 minutes to do it. Yeah, 21 days, people just stop doing it after so many days.
Yep.
So to me, it's easier if I don't want to really do the event. I can just, but I want the item on the 21 day, I'll wait for it to go into a Phoenix prize pack and get it there. Now, of course, it's not account unlock. It's character unlock. So I guess the question is, you're now given a 3-day event on an account unlock, but a 21-day event, you're not. So to me, why don't you just throw the 3-day events into the Phoenix prize pack and call it a day? Why invent something that really isn't doing anything for a 21-day event, like Sompec, but then we turn around, we do Kobayashi Maru, and again, it's another one where you go in, you get to a certain point, boom, everyone stops because they've already got their reputation or their event token.
Yeah, but I feel like with the last Kobayashi Maru event, it wasn't a weekend event. It was, 2-3 weeks long. They had enough time for people to get on in order to play those missions throughout the whole time it was available. Compared to the weekend events, a lot of people aren't always on the weekend. So maybe they're just being a little bit more considerate to the people that aren't able to play during those times, because you'd have to be on every single day during the weekend in order to get that.
That's a good point, because we actually have one member who jumps to mind. It's a different James, actually, from the UK, and he does work very unsociable hours, and I know for a fact he would not be able to put in the time for a 21-day event. He just wouldn't be able to put in the time for that's required, so he misses out on it. Whereas only having to do 3 days for the event, he might be able to put that in. The other thing is, and this is in reference to your point, James, that you made, why not put them into the Phoenix Prize Pack? Remember, the Phoenix Prize Pack is a roll of the dice. You are not guaranteed to get the item out of the Phoenix Prize Pack either. It doesn't matter how much dilithium you dump into it. You may not get the appropriate tier level token that you need to get the item.
I agree. But that's where they've always put the time limited event items into that. So all the T6 ships from all the summer winter events, all the other stuff that they've given away, they've put in there when they stopped allowing you to re-earn them on an account wide back a couple years ago. So if you got a Phoenix Prize Pack, you hit the item that you needed, you were able to get it. So I'm not saying, like I said, there's good and bad with it.
Yep.
I guess my hope is, will they increase the number of weekend 3-day events to fill that up, or is it going to still be, we're going to do this event once a month? So I'd like to see them if they're going to do it, add more to it so that weekend event actually has a lot of good stuff in it.
Well, they could be doing that in prep for season 14 because they might have a lot of those events during that time. We don't know.
So, but no, I mean, there's, again, I just felt put it in the prize pack if they were going to go somewhere with it. It's the natural progression. So,
well, like I said, this may be just, an experiment that they're doing, and we might have seen the end of 21-day events, because I know for me personally, I didn't run the Arena Sompek the last time, as I've already said, and I missed out on the item. And if I wanted the item for all of my tunes, I had to run it on every tune. This actually suits me better. I just have to run it 3 times on one character, and it's account unlocked. Boom. I'm done. I've got it. Now, what I don't like is that I've missed out, or that if this is what they're going to do, that 50,000 dilithium ore, that was real nice when you done that on multiple characters. That was really, really nice. And as I said, this is pure speculation, but they might be saying goodbye to those 21-day events, and this could be what we're going to see in the future. Weekend events that unlock the item for the entire account.
Well, that it just makes it more rare, and so that means its value is going to be a lot higher.
Possibly, yeah. And I suppose there's nothing stopping them from putting these items into the Phoenix Prize Pack as well. I suppose there is no reason why they shouldn't include them.
It'll be interesting. No, if they do it, it'll be the loss of dilithium will be huge for players, especially when you can do something like the Crystalline Catastrophe and have that done in 3 minutes and run that through 10 characters in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Versus maybe 2 runs of Mirror Invasion.
Yeah, exactly.
For the same thing, because that's, to me, I could never understand why a 3-minute event got the same amount of dilithium as a 15-minute event. Right.
Yeah. I never liked the Mirror Universe Invasion, because no matter what you do, no matter how good you are going to be in there for 15 minutes, and it doesn't matter how good you are. Whereas with Crystalline Catastrophe, if you get in with a good team, I've seen it being finished within 30 seconds. And I've seen other ones that's gone on for 5 minutes, which was good. The better the team was, the quicker you got finished with it. But the Mirror Universe event, it didn't matter how good you were going to be stuck in there no matter what for 15 minutes. Anyway,
exactly.
Moving on, Rikers, tell us about Beyond the Nexus Week 3 rewards, please.
Guys, this is the final week of Beyond the Nexus awards, so if you're looking to get that trilithium enhanced phaser turret or omnidirectional phaser beam array, this would be the great opportunity to do it before it goes back to being a regular episode list. So we're looking at here, if you get the 2 set piece, you get the trilithium lace weaponry, which will help you with the speed tweaks, which can give you the 2 piece that grants you your firing cycle haste to energy and flight speed increase, or if you did get all 3 of them, if that was your option, you'll be able to get an increase in starship structural integrity skills and a flat amount of all damage resistant ratings. So, guys, this is the last week in order to get that additional bonus as a feature episode, plus you get the unlocks. It's worth going for it.
So, can I assume that you guys are as happy as I am to see this omnidirectional phaser beam array finally come into the game?
Yeah, I got the whole set. I'm loving it.
Nice. How about you, James?
I haven't played the set yet, but yes, I'm happy to have an omnidirectional phaser in the game. I really am. The thing I'm even happier for is that I've got 3 specialization unlocks ready to go when the Miracle Worker hits, because I didn't spend them.
Good man, good man.
So
Excellent.
I'm ready for the 3rd when it comes out, and I'll have my first 3 already in.
Nice. And don't forget, there is a new featured episode coming out on Tuesday as well, and you'll be able to pick more spec points from that as well if you like, or a tech upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Right. James, celebrating TNG 30th with a scant and shuttle. Tell us more about that.
All right, it's time to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Star Trek The Next Generation in style. From Thursday, September 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific till Thursday, October 5th at 10 a.m. Pacific, the brand new scant uniform will be free to all captains in Star Trek Online. This classic uniform, yeah, I know, it's sexy.
Exactly.
This classic uniform style was first seen on Star Trek The Next Generation and will be available for both male and female Federation captains on PC. It'll soon come to our good friends over on the Xbox and the PS4. But that's not all. Tailors across the galaxy, that's Garrick's Fine Fashions, are getting into this retro style, and the scant-like apparel option will be available to both male and female captains of the Klingon Empire and the Romulan Republic as well. Not only that, but Federation captains can put themselves into a kilt. All of these costumes will be in the promotions tabs in the Z-Store link. See the link below. The players, everyone, you'll get your kilts on Tuesday, and when the torpedoes are also delivered.
Right. And when the medical staff arrive as well.
And also, if you're itching to fly missions in true TNG style, the Type 7 shuttle is also available for free. This versatile and rugged small craft was designed to serve the crew of the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D in situations where technology such as transporters would otherwise fail, serving a pivotal role during multiple episodes of the television show. And it can also be yours by clicking in the promotion tabs in the C-Store.
You know, one of the things that kind of bothered me, and I don't know if this bothered you guys or not, the Type 7 shuttle, it's like engineering heavy. I've always seen it like as a science or medical ship, because those are the most times I've ever seen it in the episodes. I thought it should have been more science heavy.
I don't particularly care. I love the Class 7 shuttle.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered either way, either. It doesn't really bother me.
What I love the fact is that Klingons can now wear scants.
Okay.
That is awesome.
And James can have sexy legs with no legs.
Yes, my Ferengi male, Mo Zen, I put him in the scant. He has no legs. Q took his legs away. It was the greatest thing the other day.
I never put down free stuff. Free stuff is always great to get in game, and Star Trek Online definitely is fantastic for giving away free stuff. However, call me old-fashioned, I think guys in the scants, it just looks so wrong. It looks so wrong. Women look fine, but I think guys just look weird in the scants. It's just ridiculous.
No, I think the guys in the scants are fine, and I think we need to get all our Klingons in the scants and get them lined up for a picture, because that will be the funniest thing.
Oh, God.
In fact, I saw yours the other day when we first got him. It was hilarious.
Oh, my Martok character in the scan? Oh, man, that just looked weird. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Klingons are so strong down there.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Just before we move on to the next item, everyone that is currently watching the stream, I just want to send out another reminder. We have already given away one code for a Galaxy ship bundle. We have more to give away, so don't go anywhere, okay? There are still more chances for you to win a Galaxy ship bundle. We're going to do at least 2 more of these giveaways before the show is finished tonight. So stay tuned, and you have at least 2 more chances to win a Galaxy ship bundle. Rikers, tell us about the 15% key sale, if you please.
You know, rule of acquisition number 74, knowledge equals profit. Any wise captain knows that when a sale this good comes your way, it's best to take advantage of it. Star Trek Online has announced to everyone in the world that the Federation Merchant is putting out a 15% sale on keys from Tuesday, September 26th to Friday, October 6th. So now's the best time for captains to load up on your keys and grab the ship that you're eyeing on. Remember, captains, rule of acquisition number 22, a wise man can hear profits in the wind. Now is the time to act. And you know what? I did that. I heard that message and I got myself a nice ultra rare T6 Herald Dreadnought carrier that I plan to be showing off tonight.
Nice. Congrats. Well, that answers my first question that I was going to ask. Did any of you guys take advantage of this key sale?
I have not yet taken advantage of the key sale, but I will be. I'll be getting some keys.
Yes, I did. That was the only good thing I got out of that.
Kind of what surprises me is that normally when they throw a key sale, they put the key ring bundle up there with it. They didn't do it this time around.
No, but there's nothing stopping them from doing it. Well, maybe next week with the release of season 14.
That's what I'm looking for.
I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to have the key sale early so that when they take it off and the new Zenkethi box comes out, they'll make people pay regular price for people that didn't take advantage on the previous weekend.
Right. Yeah, I haven't picked up any keys this time around. I actually bought keys about 6 months ago, and I've been waiting for the price to go back up, and I still have them. But yeah, I'm not going rolling the dice on any lock boxes. I'm not that interested. There's nothing that I really need. But I do have a small little stockpile that I am going to get in some EC for, because there's 1 or 2 things I do want to get off the exchange. Anyway, James, tell us about the new featured episode, please.
New feature episode, Melting Pot. Janur is a beautiful world hidden behind a space anomaly that warps sensors. There, with a little engineering and a little bioforming, the Lucari and the Kentari have established a new colony. This idyllic home is in its early stages of development, still under construction, but it's quite the departure from the polluted New Kentar or the tiny moon of Lucar. In Melting Pot, you will pay a visit to the new joint Lucari-Kentari colony. 2 newcomers to the galactic scene have forged an uneasy collaboration in an attempt to make their new colony world the best of both of their cultures, if they can find common ground to agree upon. With Captain Kamuri and Captain LaForge, explore what Nar holds and find out if the colonists can make it work. But remember, settling a new planet may draw the attention of the other galactic powers, and the Lucari and Kentari keep their own secrets. This new episode will be available for captains level 10 and up. Romulan captains must have chosen an alliance for a limited time very soon, before being available in the mission journal.
So, are you guys looking forward to this mission?
It's got Geordi in there. I got to.
Yes. The last mission, while it was good, it looked fantastic because a lot of it took part on the Galaxy Bridge, which was just phenomenal. It was a very short mission, so I'm looking forward to this one. I'm expecting a lot more from it, and I'm really looking forward to hearing Geordi in the game again, because he is clearly not one of those actors that just phoned in his performance. He totally switched on Geordi performance mode. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
How about you, James? Are you looking forward to this mission as well?
I am. I'm very much looking forward to this, as always, because it'll be another specialization point weeks for me, so that'll help me on my new Miracle Worker. And honestly, if you have had a chance to go out to Tribble and see the Colony World holding, it's beautiful. So I really am looking forward to getting on this and a mission based on that. So, and plus it's really cool. They had a 1-3 week mission. Now they're doing another one. So they're getting those featured missions back up on a regular basis. It's not like you do one for 3 and that's off for 3, 4, and then a new one. So I like season 14 with this one coming out.
How about you, Rikers?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's got Geordi in there, so I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here because I really like the stories of Geordi. I actually just like how LeVar Burton is in general. Everything I've seen him in has been fantastic.
Agreed.
And it gives me an emotional response sometimes when I see him doing his acting work and whatever.
Right.
Not even Star Trek. It could be anything. It could be Roots, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm more excited to see than anything else, to see what he can bring to the game.
Well, that's what I found with the last mission. As soon as I heard it, I was like I've heard LeVar Burton before, you know, like from videos that I've watched on YouTube, from conventions or whatever. And when I heard him in game, I was like, oh, that's Geordi. I didn't identify LeVar Burton, I identified Geordi. And that's what I meant by he is clearly one of those actors that did not just phone in the performance. He actually went into Geordi performance mode. It was just fantastic.
Well, and his voice sometimes is so soothing. I mean, in the way he talks. I mean, I remember seeing him when I was a kid and doing Reading Rainbow. I mean, it's just so nice, friendly, relaxing. You feel so calm with him, no matter if it's the most stressful situation. I just loved how he did things.
Fantastic.
And Goofball Geek, you called it. Yes, you like Reading Rainbow when you were talking about LeVar and his smooth, sultry little voice there. So, yeah, he is. I love Geordi's voice in there, LeVar Burton and all that. And again, Reading Rainbow, I grew up on that myself. So a mission with him will be fun. Hopefully this one will be a little longer than the last one that took me less than 6 minutes to get through. So hoping a little bit more action in it.
Okay, moving on. Rikers, tell us about the Zenkethi lockbox, please.
So, guys, we got another lockbox that was announced yesterday. The Zenkethi lockbox. Yeah, if you'd like to know more about the lockbox, visit the link posted in the Twitch chat for more information. There is going to be a couple new ships coming out, so you guys might want to take a look at that, including some consoles. It came in last minute, so I didn't really get a chance to look at it too much. But some of the designs I saw for the ships and the basic specs, they look pretty nice. So I'm wondering how it's gonna look when it finally comes out. If I'm able to get one of those and play around with it.
I had a quick look at the blog. No, it was very, very quick. Very, very quick. And the ships look interesting. The ship team, like, they're fantastic. Most of the time, any of the ships that they do, whether it's a recreation or it's an original design, are just fantastic. And these ones are no different. I haven't seen anything yet, but as I said, it was only a quick look that I had as to whether or not there's any of the ships that I actually want. I'll probably have a look next Monday or something like that, just before the lockbox comes out, and see if there's anything that catches my eye. James, how about you? Is there anything that caught your eye in this lockbox, or you just kind of, you know, no?
There was a lot in there, to be honest with you. I mean, this is... I've seen other lockboxes, but to bring a brand new one out like this, there's just a ton of stuff in here. There's a T6 ship, there's a T5 ship, traits, the whole 9 yards. The one thing I do like that I've seen is the Zenkethi reactor armor. That is some pretty good looking armor there. So I may go try and get in that one to try that on. But yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. I would say, like I said, a ton. So I brushed through it like yourself, and I'm looking at it right now.
Right.
The Lucari, what I call the flying saucer ship, that's just funny. I mean, it's like they decided to bring in like old 1950s, 60 UFO drama with that ship. So that one is all Lucari.
Well, the thing I got, kind of attached to just first off of reading it was the peripheral refraction array. That's the new console that's going to be coming up. It sounds like it's basically going to make, your shields almost, if not exactly the same strength as the Zenkethi, and then change all your forward shielding to more of an offensive mode, so that way you get increased damages. So if I become more like a Zenkethi ship, that council will really be able to help me out.
Cool. Right, moving on. We actually don't have any Xbox or PS4 news this week, do we, James?
There was nothing on the thing, and I'll take another quick look, but I don't believe there was.
No, I don't think there was anything for, apart from just normal maintenance. That was about it, but I don't believe there was anything outside of that.
Well, they had a Jupiter sale, so
they had a couple flash sales like we had this week, but those were all finished up the same day, so that's all passed.
Yeah, exactly. I want to say congratulations to Andrew in game, who just won 200,000 gold press platinum while we're here on Deep Space Nine instance number 6 playing double. So congrats, Andrew, on that great win.
Very nice.
Yeah, I can barely get over 200. He gets 200,000.
Well, I know. I just finished the Endeavor mission as we were doing our show here. That was a terrible payoff. I only got 2,000 dilithium ore and 150,000 in EC. For all that work, the hours of being on to do that, it didn't seem like it was a big payoff.
Well, for the 10 prisoners to Starfleet?
Yeah.
Don't forget that you also got the dilithium for those prisoners as well.
Yeah, but I felt it should have been a little bit more rewarding.
Well,
because a lot of the other missions, I've done some of the other Endeavor missions, and I've got equal or if not more rewards off of it for a lesser event.
And I just won 17,000 gold press platinum, and Talia won 15,000. So, congrats, guys.
The table's paying tonight, man.
Yeah, it's hot. It is hot. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Right, we'll move on. Patch notes this week. In celebration of the 30th anniversary, we are adding some special items for players. The Federation Type 7 shuttle, which can be claimed in the promotions tab of the C store. Scans, as you already know, which can be claimed in the promotions tab of the C store as well. There is something else as well. Visit Worf for some free items in the holodeck of Starfleet Academy or the Klingon Academy. The previously released TNG 25th anniversary event has returned in celebration of the 30th anniversary. Players who previously claimed these rewards will not have a new reward to claim, and Romulan players cannot claim these rewards, unfortunately. New weekend event store. For participating in the Kobayashi Maru weekend event or any future weekend event, players will receive one weekend event voucher per day. To access the store, either double-click on the voucher from the inventory or view the store in the weekend event tab in the event store of the reputation system. The current and previous weekend event rewards will be available for purchase. By popular demand, any purchase from the weekend event store is account unlocked and can be reclaimed by any characters on an account. So, any of the previous weekend events that they've held, what was the name of it? It was a universal type phaser, if I remember correctly. I'm just bringing it up in game here now. The prolonged entanglement phaser beam array. That was an item that they gave away. We also got the prolonged entanglement phaser dual cannons, and the universal kit module Sompek lightning. They're items that they've held in previous weekend events. That's where you can reclaim them. The new item is the universal console, the structural capacitor, and that requires 3 event vouchers. And once you have bought that item, it is then claimable on any character on the account. Now, as Sonic Skyrat pointed out earlier, if you there's a bug currently in the game. If you claim the console, equip it, and then try and claim the console on any other character, it won't work. We are assuming that they will fix that bug in next Thursday's patch, or next Tuesday's patch, actually, since Season 14 is going to hit on Tuesday.
Well, and he's also telling you on Twitch right now that apparently they can claim the awards for Romulans, but they can't use them, but they can use the buffs that come with it.
The buffs can use it. I see that now. That's what he's saying. Yeah, the buffs can use it, but Romulans themselves can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Added some weekend events to October. So if I remember correctly, there's an item upgrade weekend and there's a dilithium weekend, if I remember correctly. The Kobayashi Maru, the difficulty curve has been adjusted to be more gradual for waves 1 through 10. Some known issues. There are still some Federation ships that cannot apply the Galaxy 2368 interior, and some male species have invisible legs when scans are applied, and we've seen that ourselves during the week when James used his Ferengi character Mozen and put him in the scant, and yeah, he had no legs. It was just like a pair of floating boots, which was actually quite funny.
We have pictures at the Peep Show.
If you're a dev on, or you know a dev, please get a hold of them. Tell them not to fix that. I want to have invisible legs with my Ferengi for the rest of the way, and I wish that was on some female characters, especially Sally. But yeah, that was awesome. Walking around like there's just two boots, or if I sit down and the boots go right in front of them and I've got no legs. It was
that's messed up. I'm a leg man. What are you trying to do to me?
No. Mo needs no legs, you know. But yeah, don't fix that one.
Yeah, it was definitely funny. But I think you're going to be disappointed, James. I think you are. Right, moving on to Armada news. We have just brought a new KDF fleet online today called the House of Moog. This fleet is level 32, which means that we have a head start and don't have to build it up from level 0. Anyone who wishes to join this fleet can simply ask for a fleet invite in-game, or they can submit a request to join on the Priority One Armada website in the Klingon section of the forums. So, yeah, we've brought a second KDF fleet online just a few hours before tonight's show, and anyone that wishes to join that is already in the Armada can ask for a fleet invite in game and just specify that they want to join the House of Moog, or you can visit PriorityOneArmada.com and you can apply or post a request in the Klingon section of the forums for a fleet invite to the House of Moog. And of course, if you are going doing that, please include your full and correct character at handle, because that information is needed in order to send a fleet invite. So yeah, basically all the guys and the gals in the Armada, you all are just so fantastic that one KDF fleet will not cut it anymore. Simple as that. It just will not cut it anymore, and we have had to bring on a second KDF fleet. So big congrats to everybody, because having to bring another fleet online just goes to show how you guys are invested into the Priority One Armada, both on the Fed and KDF side. Is absolutely fantastic.
A big congratulations to everyone in the Priority One Armada for this, bringing that second KDF fleet online. I will also say, as a very special, just to let everyone know, there are two characters in that fleet, Lursa and Baitor. They are my characters, so they are there to spy on the House of Martok. They are there to spy on the House of Moog and deliver that information back to, hopefully, might be our third fleet in the future, the House of Duras.
Yes.
So, the Duras has been killed off. Those are the only two ladies remaining.
I've got both of the ladies, and they're quite stunning. So congratulations again to the Priority One Armada for that KDF fleet. Awesome news.
Congrats, guys.
Just so everyone else knows, you may have seen me asking over the last month or two in-game for potential names for a new KDF fleet, because we kind of had a feeling that we were going to have to bring a second KDF fleet online, and I was asking in game for potential names from people in the Priority One Armada, and the House of Moog was the clear favorite. I actually, funny enough, thought that the House of Doras was going to be the favorite, but it wasn't. It was the House of Moog, so we decided to go with the House of Moog because that's what the clear favorite was. So that's how we came up with the name, because we like to get members involved in it, and you want to keep everybody happy and do whatever everyone wants, and everyone wanted the House of Moog, so that's what we done. Right.
I actually have one thing, and I forgot to put it in. My apologies.
Oh yeah, sure.
Congratulations to Priority One Delta. The final K-13 project was completed last week.
Fantastic.
So that is on cooldown. So our K-13 is completed. Will be completed before the new holding comes out. So we are down to. I think we're just down to the starbase and the new holding coming out to finish up.
Nice, excellent stuff.
Congratulations to everyone who helped get that project completed and get that down.
Yeah. So when that upgrade gets completed, the fleet will be at level 61, if I remember correctly.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, so Gamma and Delta will both be at the same level again, so it's a bit of a race then to the finish line between those two fleets, which isn't a bad thing. A little bit of friendly competition is good.
Someone said House of Duras would boost sales of back armor.
Back armor. I like that. That's good.
That's all right. Lursen Baitor, they're in the House of Moog. They'll report everything back.
That is excellent. Right, that's all the news that we have for this week. Guys, what do you think of us doing another giveaway?
I love it.
Could you speak? Because I don't know if we can if you're silenced.
Yeah, you are silenced.
Right, so we have to give you a little bit of a background to our next buzzword. So earlier on today, before the show, I sent out an Armada-wide mail to to every fleet in the Armada, announcing that we were bringing online the second KDF fleet, the House of Moog. Now, if you have, let's say, a character in Priority One Delta, and you also have a character in the House of Martok, you are going to receive 2 fleet mails. If you have 2 characters in Priority One Alpha and 3 characters in Priority One Epsilon, you still get 2 mails. Likewise, if you have 3 different characters in 3 different Priority One fleets, you'll get 3 mails, and so on. Now, unfortunately, there is someone in the Armada, we don't know who it is, but they reported me as being spam. And unfortunately, the way the game is designed, if you report somebody as spam, they are automatically silenced for 24 hours. And this happened like minutes after I sent out the mails to all 6 fleets in the Armada. And everybody was having a big laugh about it earlier on, that I was getting banned and I was getting kicked, and that James and Rikers was going taking over the Armada, and there was all sorts of stories going around earlier on. But that's basically the backstory. And in keeping with that, our next buzzword is going to be, and I'm going to type it in here now, 1 second.
I'm just going to say my plan is working to silence you.
Yes, you see.
Zip his lips.
Zip the lips there. It was funny. We're getting the show and they're talking about it, and people are like thinking you've been kicked and everything else. It was great, man. It was great.
Okay, the next buzzword to type in is silenced with a D.
Yes.
So that's in keeping with me being silenced for 24 hours, and as a result, I cannot chat in any chat channel in game whatsoever, unfortunately. And I have been silenced for 24 hours. So yeah, type into the Priority One Twitch chat right now the word silenced with a D for a chance to win a Galaxy ship bundle. And we will roll the dice on that in a couple of minutes. So type that word in now, and it will enter you in with a chance of winning.
James, our takeover is almost complete.
I was going to say, guys, case on our chat rooms, chat channels, we will be making the plans to completely oust Winters. And you know what? I have sometimes myself, when I get multiples of those, I'll just go ahead and click them, and then I have almost hit report spam because I get those. I do get true spam sent to me. We all do.
It was James. We know it now. That's him.
I know. I'm the one doing it. And sometimes you actually think you hit silence, but you just hit spam. So
we're gonna have to have a chat.
Yeah, we have chats all the time. That's all right, man. So, Rikers.
As long as the domination's complete, we don't have to worry about you.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. You're going to be silenced. Away with you.
It's not like you don't enjoy it anyways.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, James, do you want to give us our commercial while everybody's typing silenced into the chat box or into Twitch chat?
Subspace channels, open them up. The fall is here, and that means it's time for your favorite programs, new seasons, and some new fall shows to premiere. Make sure you catch this fall's new business drama, FCA Kronos. Also new from producer Michael Bay comes the military drama Mako. Then get ready to laugh for this fall's newest comedy, My Name is Quark. Returning for a new season of the reality show Survivor, Impact Nor. Murder, espionage, treason, and love join forces for the second season of Memory Alpha. Finally, make sure you catch Subspace's #1 show of all time. It's Golda Kott, Damar, Garrick, and the rest of the family on Keeping Up with the Cardassians. Don't miss a minute of your favorite programs this fall. Check your Subspace channels for listings and start times. So it's the new must-see TV here on the Priority One channel network.
Really? FDA Kronos?
FCA Kronos.
I feel sorry for those Ferengis. They're probably dead already.
I was thinking the same thing when I typed that up. Though I would like to see Mako with Michael Bay doing it. Mako would be a pretty good show.
Golda Kott, Damar, and Garrick in Keeping Up with the Cardassians.
Yep.
Oh, man. That is too funny. Okay, what say we start doing some PvE queues? Yeah? Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Do we want to go ahead and roll the dice first before we do that?
Well, we can start getting the teams together, and then we'll roll the dice. So, what say we do a popular one first? We'll go for Infected Conduit Advanced, and if everyone can start Xing up in-game right now, I will put a team together, James, you will put a team together, and Riker, you will put a team together.
I already have a team together. We're ready to go.
So, X up in-game right now, and we will start putting teams together, and we'll go and do Infected Conduit Advanced.
Looks like my team's already going into battle right now.
Really?
Yep.
Bear with me, James, here. I'm just waiting for a few people to accept these invites. You can start from Locutus of Borg, James.
Alrighty.
Ooh, I like my group. We got 2 Herald Dreadnoughts in here. All right, we're going to take over.
I can't get Andrew in.
I got Andrew, actually. Sorry, that's my
Did
bad.
you get Polria at Shadow Mike?
No, I didn't get him.
Okay, I can't invite him. I'm down to Toy-UJU.
Rikers, do you want to take a KDF team? Or, oh no, you already have a team together, don't you?
Yeah, we're already in battle.
Right, okay.
And I've already got my team for Infected the Conduit.
Okay. Rikers, can you roll the dice? Or are you too busy?
Give me just a second. We're killing some Borg.
Alright, I'm going to queue us up.
Alright, same here.
Hopefully we'll get in here now and we can start killing some Borg.
We'll definitely have to do some 20-man teams and whatnot. I know those take a little bit longer to make sure everyone gets an opportunity to earn some marks and dilithium yum-yums tonight.
Yeah, well, I figured we start off with some of the more popular ones, get those on cooldown, and then we can waste a bit of time with the 20-man ones. And because it'll probably take a couple of minutes to get those set up and running.
Yep. It's been a while since I've ran the ICA.
Same for me as well. It's been a while.
All right, guys, we need to kill those nanite spheres so that way we can kill this transformer.
Kill the transformers.
Going in hot. Weapons locked. Fire.
Kill the Borg.
Alright, we're going pretty good so far on my team. We have just blown up the cube and the spheres, and we're going over to the left, and we're going to start working on the first transformer.
We just killed the first transformer. We're going to the right to the last one.
Got the spheres going down, going after the nanites. Should we get those before we take out the transformers?
All going good on Alpha Team here so far. Alright, first transformers down, doing a cleanup. Oh, that's a lot of spheres.
All right, let's take the transformer down.
All right, guys, let's kill this gateway so we can go after the cube. Get this over with.
Okay, we are moving over to the second cube.
All right, guys, let's kill this tactical droid and let's make this officially over.
We've got the second nanite transformer down to 20%. Excellent. All right, starting to clean up.
Whoa.
Good job, guys. We just finished. Good job.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Still working a little bit in here.
Someone's got a gravity well, which is really helping things out for us.
I've had to throw a couple slow down buffs, especially on those nanites. We're just now taking the second transformer down. All right. Build the gateway.
I blowed up. I blowed up.
Oh, you exploded.
Yes.
Well,
not bad. I think I probably angered the gate.
You know, the gate said, "Silence!
Silence! I kill you!"
Silence, you dog! Oh, now the gate's going down. There, that's nice. All right, let's go take on the TAC cube. Death to the TAC cube.
Alright, we're on the gate. Less than 20% left in it.
Yep.
Gate is down. We're on the TAC cube.
Sorry, guys. The other teams, they're not as fast as us, so good job in being number one.
You went first, like 30 seconds before the rest of us.
Yeah, dude,
that's not my fault. That's not my fault. We're just a really organized team.
I exploded because the tactical cube exploded, so he exploded me. So that's why I'm looking forward to Miracle Worker with this escort, because I think it's going to be good. I think it'll do good wonders for it. Remove the glass cannon.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting specialization.
All right. That was fun, guys. Great job, team.
Well done.
We
Good
didn't.
job, guys.
No, we made it through. We survived.
Yep.
So are you ready to do this roll of the dice?
Yep. Whenever you're ready, you can roll the dice and we'll find out who our winner is.
Our winner is Advisory Panda. Congratulations.
Awesome. Well done.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Well done indeed. So, Advisory Panda, if you can please contact me with your actual email address, and I will email you a picture of your code for the Galaxy Ship Bundle. So you can mail me in game at Winters83, or if you want, you can put it up in Twitch chat either. But congrats! Yes, you've won a Galaxy Ship Pack.
Quick question: does that Galaxy Ship Pack include the T6?
I think it does, doesn't it?
I think so. All right, but don't hold me on that. I think it does.
If it is, man, that's a doggone good, valuable pack there.
Oh yes,
for the T6.
Yeah, there's a couple, quite a few ships in it. So yeah.
Yeah, because isn't that the T6 or Andromeda plus Galaxy Pack set? Isn't that the one?
To the best of my knowledge, it is.
Yeah, so it comes with the T6.
But just in case these codes are a little different, I don't want anyone to be holding me to it.
Make you buy one for everyone.
Yeah, I know, right? So, excuse me. Congratulations on that. Right, what we will do is we will put the next team together. What say we do a quick crystalline catastrophe. X up in-game now, guys. Anyone that doesn't get on a team, simply queue up for crystalline catastrophe and basically pug it. But at least you'll be able to join in on the fun, even if you are on the KDF side. Alright, I have got Polera, I've got Shane, I've got Flexton. I've got Scrapper. And you can start from Admiral Kelly, James.
Alrighty. Do Scrapper, then I'll do Racewind, Spalding, 33 of 100 at Andy Apocalypse.
Andy Apocalypse. I love that. I think that is like the best name ever.
Locutus of Borg for you, Rikers.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll go ahead and get in.
Anyone, so say where you get the last person, Rikers, and anyone after that, or from that person, just queue up yourself randomly, and you'll still get in with a team, hopefully.
We're running this one advance?
Yeah, Crystalline Catastrophe advance. There's
outstanding.
No point in doing the normal one, not for Crystalline anyway.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready when you guys are.
Queue up when ready.
Queuing up now.
I didn't want to leave you guys behind like last time.
Rogue Warrior.
You know, speaking of that, don't they die at the end of that movie? So, Rogue One and all that. So you'll die at the end of this one.
Yay!
Do you know what? I actually tried watching that movie. I think it was last week, but the problem was I was playing Star Trek Online when I was watching it, and I wasn't really paying much attention. And I only realized afterwards, I was like, I have no idea what happened in that movie because I was focusing on Star Trek Online instead.
This is the same guy when you can listen to his background when he's in TeamSpeak that he's either watching The Simpsons or DS9.
Or The Simpsons in Deep Space Nine.
Uh-huh.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Deep Space Nine's back, and Bart Simpson will be a special guest this season's Deep Space Nine.
He'll be skateboarding around the station.
All right, this is easy, guys. Just kill the giant snowflake.
Yes, this is definitely an easy one. Just a reminder again for Advisory Panda, please contact me with your email address so that I can email you a picture of your code for the Galaxy Ship Bundle. And we have at least one more code to give away, so if you haven't won one yet, don't go anywhere, because we've got at least one more code to give away for another Galaxy Ship Bundle. And this is all as our little celebration for the 30th anniversary of Star Trek The Next Generation. So it was kind of fitting that, give away the Galaxy ships.
Cool, I didn't realize the Rebellion got the Death Star plans. Okay, there he is. And the giant snowflake hath been deleted.
Hath been destroyed.
Yep.
Nice. Excellent.
We're just cleaning up the sloppy mess.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here now as well, pretty much.
Whoa, don't want to die, man. Tholians just love to come after me.
Oh, cool. I got second place. That was a nice little surprise.
Nice. Congrats.
Thank you.
Why didn't you get first place?
I don't know. Yeah, gosh, this team carried me.
I know.
Okay, well done, guys. The snowflake has been defeated once again. And we are back on Deep Space Nine. Let's see. Let's have a look. I'll have a look at the queues here. Let's say we do a ground one this time.
Most definitely.
Ooh, I know what one we'll do. Colony Invasion. How about?
Oh, that's a 20. That's a 20 man, isn't it?
No, it's not. No, that's a
Oh,
5 man.
Oh, that's 5 man. Okay.
That's 5. Okay, guys. When you're ready, X up in game, and we will start sending out invites. The next queue that we're going to do is Colony Invasion. It's one of those ones that isn't done all that often. It's very, very simple. So yeah, start Xing up in game now, and we will get the teams together. Scrapper and
Every time I try to click it, I keep on losing them.
right. If
I'll start from the bottom if someone starts from the top.
James, you can start from after Admiral Kelly. So Toyuju.
Toyuju. All right, invite the team. I'll get D Writer, Alex, and Racewin.
All right, my team's full.
Okay, anybody that didn't get on a team, try queuing up for it yourself, and hopefully there will be enough for a pug group. It just means that one of us isn't leading the team. We can try that. If not, we'll get you on the next run queue that we do. So we'll try for Colony Invasion this time.
Sure, you got yourself set for your ground traits.
Oh yes,
Specializations.
Yes. Good point.
You've probably been running a lot of. Yep. I'm gonna go to Commando.
Activate primary.
Please do not go Commando.
I am Commando.
Mosin is Commando.
Okay, so the gist for Colony Invasion is run around the map and kill everything that you come across. There's a few colonists that you have to rescue, but it's pretty simple. It is pretty simple. And I need a costume change, because in a suit just does not look right.
Yeah.
I think you look like James Bond.
Yes, Mrs. Moneypenny.
Fleet combat for me.
The name's Bond. James Bond. Oh, and it's the Undine. I remember this queue. I remember this queue used to run all the time. It was an extremely popular queue, and when expansion 2 hit, it just died, and I don't know why. It's still a great queue. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know why it died.
It's the same thing. A lot of queues died that are still fun to do.
Yeah, very true, very true.
All right, guys, we got the diplomat. Let's go ahead and get the rest of them.
This is going pretty well so far. We are cutting through this like a hot knife through butter.
Yep.
Remember, guys, we have at least one more code to give away for Galaxy Ship Bundles, so don't go anywhere. There's still at least one more chance to win yourself a Galaxy Ship Pack. And you should report back here every week because you never know when we will have giveaways. And to be fair, we have giveaways more often than we don't. To be fair, you can say it.
The last 3 weeks we certainly have.
Yeah, you can say that's bragging if you want, but it's actually true, and I have no qualms in saying that whatsoever. We do give away prizes more often than we don't, and James brought up a good point there. Over the last 3 weeks, there was like $80 worth of Zen given away, which was amazing.
Yes, and again, thank you to everyone who joined us.
That was a lot of fun, though.
For the 3 weeks of Kobali Prime, yes.
Like, Kobali is another one. It's like this queue. It's one of those things that isn't done all that often anymore. And it is actually a lot of fun.
You run a couple of you run 2 of the missions in that last 3 act, and then you turn around, and then you go out into the trenches, and there's some really nice open area maps, missions in there that you can pick up.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed a group. How could we have done that? That's all right.
Great job, guys. Just finished.
Yep, we just finished as well. Well done. That is awesome. And we got like 40 odd marks there for that one. Well done,
We're
guys.
just getting finished up.
And a bit of dilithium, a bit of XP. Always good to have.
Somehow one of our groups decided to spawn in after we'd already passed it.
Okay, let's have a look at the PvE queue list and see what we will do next.
Let's see if we get one of the big queues.
Nice.
How about something a little bit more difficult?
How difficult we talking?
Brotherhood of the Sword Elite.
Okay, I can do that.
Because Iconian marks are in high demand. And because a lot of people want to run the Iconian set, and you'll get like 150 for the first run of that. So yeah, X up in game, guys, and we'll start sending out team invites. Rikers, have you gone ahead and started sending team invites?
Yeah.
Rikers, stick to the plan, dude. Let me know where
We have a plan.
Let me know where the last one is.
Brotherhood of the Sword Elite.
The last one I got was Locutus of Borg.
Locutus of Borg. Okay, you've got a full team already with that.
Yep. Priority One. They had some people.
Right. Oh, I see Andy's taken off for the night. Have a good night, Andy. Thanks a million for joining us, dude. Hope you have a good night.
Have a good one.
Hey, Winters, you picked up what you... Let me know where you're left off at.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the team together. I have 3, 2 more to... 1 more. Okay, I think it's going to be Alex. So you can start from Scrapper.
I think it's just going to be Scrapper and Reuter. That's all I've got.
And
Corax. We got one more
Corax.
coming.
Corax. Hang on. Yep, I see Corax. I got room for one more.
There we go. Race wins.
Win.
Excellent.
And I am now having that well, I hope it's not going to be a problem.
Rikers, you've got a full team?
Okay.
Yes, I do.
James, you got a full team?
I have a full team.
Awesome. All right. Well, I guess queue up for it now. We are going to do Brotherhood of the Sword Elite. And we'll get like 150 Iconian marks and 2 data probes for this, hopefully.
And unfortunately, remember when we last did this, it glitched up on me and it started putting me in and out. It's the same thing happening again.
Yeah, I'm starting to have a similar issue.
Oh no.
We're breaking the queues is what we're doing. So yeah, I can't even get into the queue. I can leave it and then it takes me out. Well, hang on. Keeping me in it right now.
Yeah, if we can get it working, guys, this mission's pretty easy. You just gotta kill the enemies. You gotta activate the consoles. And once you get all the way to the end, you gotta kill the big boss. Real simple process.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. The first stage is to activate the console that's usually in the middle somewhere. And that will then activate 2 other consoles that have to be interacted with at the same time. And you have 15 seconds to do that in. So basically the plan is do a clean sweep, clear the area, and then focus on the consoles.
Yeah, I'm unable to do the Brotherhood. It keeps on kicking me out.
Yeah, but it stopped it on me after I think Winters was able to get in, and then all of a sudden it allowed me to come in.
Yeah, I'm in there now. You're in now, James, as well, are you?
Yes, we're coming in right now.
Yeah, maybe try it again now, Riker, and see if you have any joy.
Yeah, I closed it up.
Remember, guys, this is Elite, so there is no such thing as optional objectives. Every objective has to be met. Remember that we are doing Elite, so there's just secondary objectives, no optionals.
Yeah, we're no-go, guys. We'll try something else here.
Yeah. All right, we got to come back to the center.
My team, how you guys feel about doing the VOD War mission? Battle of Corinth.
You want to do something now that's going to finish roughly around the same time as us, really.
We might be finished just roughly the same time.
All right, first one's down.
Hey guys, we'll go ahead and do a fleet alert because that's the only thing I'm able to get into right now. Someone must not be clicking in, guys, because we do have a 5-man team, but we're not getting in. There we go. Wow, the Brotherhood comes up now. After all this time, it's not even selected. All right, guys, I guess we're able to do Brotherhood.
All right, we lost, so we're going to have to go reset that one.
I think our run here is bugged out. The syndication operative, he's not moving.
Well, I have Phoenix Blue over here dancing in a skirt. It's pretty hot.
Nice. Phoenix in the skirt.
Ah. Nope. Okay.
Got it.
We actually failed.
Moving into the third area.
Yeah, the syndication operative appeared to have bugged out.
Oh, wow.
That is unfortunate.
Yep, you were silenced.
Okay, let's see. What will we try next?
We're still in battle. We just barely started, so...
Yeah, no worries. I'm just going through the list, looking for next possible. Alright, you're kind of midway.
Alright, yeah, we got this one resetting. Alright, I'm going to stand by this top one here for my team. If someone wants to stand by the other one and then get the... trigger it off, we'll get it.
Guys that was on the team with me, or anyone that hasn't been in a team yet, X up in game, and we'll do a fleet alert. That'll only take a couple of minutes, and hopefully we should finish around the same time that the other two guys are finished with theirs. So X up in game, and I will send out team invites.
Nice job.
Okay. Queuing us up for Federation Fleet Alert.
Alright, let's move in. Let's get this last one.
This will be a nice quick one for us.
Yep. Alright.
And hopefully you guys should be finished around the same time we are. Keep things flowing.
Alright, they're resetting, guys. I'll stay here. Someone head back to the center, get that, and someone cover the other one.
Someone got the other councils? Go get it, 6. We'll cover you.
Come on. There it goes. Nice job.
Looks like we got Undine in this one.
We're going after the Herald leader. We are going to be masters of the Brotherhood of the Sword.
Yeah, sorry, Phoenix. I didn't see what you said there. We ended up just losing.
Oh, no, really? It happens.
What, we're not winning in the Priority One Armada? What the heck?
Well, in the group that I was in, the syndication operative bugged out, and the timer ran out then. So that caused us to fail. We were going good up until that point.
Yeah, myself and someone else, I don't remember who was with me, we were protecting 6 as he was trying to deactivate the console.
Yep. Kill the Harbinger. Use his own weapons on him. That's what the greatest thing is. And he's down for the count. Congratulations. Great job. Good game, good game. How close are you guys on finishing up your stuff?
Who?
Winters, Rikers. How close are you guys?
We're going to go ahead and join a fleet alert once I get some people to sign up again.
Well, we're halfway through this. Over halfway through this. So, like, 2 minutes and we'd be finished.
All right, then we want to do a big queue.
I don't know if we have enough. I don't know.
I bet you we could try to get a 20-man queue going.
Well, James, you want to try and start putting it together?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Yeah, announce it in-game chat as well for anyone that may not be watching the stream.
Will do.
And yeah, then we can hopefully join you once we get out.
Do we want to? Let's see. If we do space, it would be a starbase fleet defense. That'd be a 5, 5, 5, and 5.
Yep, that'll work.
All right. So I'm going to set this up as a create private.
And everyone that's waiting, go ahead and make sure you throw in your X's in K7 or in Priority One, so that way James can go ahead and start inviting people.
All right. So 6 at Phoenix Blue. I'm going to invite you.
Yeah, we're on the Siege group. We will be out in about 30 seconds. 2 minutes.
Rikers. Invite you. Then De Reuter. You are invited. Locutus Aborg. You have been invited. Borax. You have been invited. Andrew.
Voila! All complete.
You have been invited. Prepper.
Well done, guys. That was
6.
very nicely done.
Talia. Locutus. Andrew. Okay, I'm sending these invites out. Now all of a sudden I'm not getting...
So, the guys that was just teamed up with me for the Federation Fleet Alert, X up in-game now, and we will get you an invite to this 20-man queue that we're putting together.
Yep.
James, you're going to have to pick me off your friends list because I can't X up in-game.
I will.
And Phoenix Blue said he'd be back in a second. He went to go switch characters, so he's put a new X in.
Hopefully, Wax on.
Wax on, wax off.
Dahlia.
I can't X up in game, Garrick, because I sent out an Armada wide mail earlier today, and somebody unfortunately reported the mail as spam, and I was silenced for 24 hours, so I can't X up or chat in any in-game chat channel.
James did it.
You know it. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with Winters. That's there. Valeria. Race.
Did you get that at cutthroat_porter?
I'm...
Oh, you'd need a character name as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
1, 2,
4,
3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15. I've got 5 more.
Admiral Kelly.
Admiral Kelly. If I missed any names, throw them out there.
Yeah, if you haven't received an invite yet, guys, X up again, please. If you have not got an invite.
All right, I just sent.
Varzak.
I got Kato. Yep. I'm doing Varzak now. All right, where are we at? How many do we need?
15, 16, 17. 18. We just need 2 more.
2 more. Is there anyone that I have... Oh, there's Plain Simple.
Yeah.
I can get him in. Oh, all of a sudden.
There we go. That should be 20 now with that one that Varzak put in there as well.
Did you get Cutthroat _ Porter and
Hang on. Hang on.
Kyre?
Hang on, guys. I was unable to actually type names into the invite list. Okay, and then Plain Simple at Garrick S31. Okay. I think let's just make sure, is that 20? Or is that 19?
19.
It looks like 19 to me.
19.
Okay, anyone else that I have missed?
The Havan. Do you see Havan at Cutthroat _ Porter?
It's doing it again where it's not letting me type. Okay.
We can take Fed or KDF on this, guys, as well. Just want to put that out there.
Well, Starbase Fleet Alert.
Oh,
is
sorry,
gonna be
my
Fed.
mistake. So my mistake. Cancel my last over.
Okay, then hang on. HVOHN at CUTT HROAT _PORTER. Okay, Okay, boom, got him. So that should put us at... The invite's been sent.
You need to set the teams now.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
Yeah, Team 4 has 6 players, I think.
No, it doesn't. It has 5.
5.
Okay, no, never mind.
Where's Starbase Fleet Defense at?
Yeah, we're working on it. So this might be the last queue. I'm not quite sure.
You want to know? I don't even see it in here. Which one is it? It says I don't see that as a 20-man team in my.
Do you know what?
Thing.
I bet we've got at least one Klingon with us.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Yeah.
It's Goofball.
Yep. Goofball, I got to remove you from the team.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, man. Do we have any other?
There's Starbase Fleet Defense now. It popped up in the list.
Yeah, I see it right there. So I need one more person If you're in Fed, put an X up, please. We just need one more.
Sorry about that, goofball. We'll try and get some KDF stuff rocking in another show.
Unless you got a Fed character, just switch over. Oh, there we got another person.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh, Goofball said he's going to switch to a Fed.
All right. I'll give Goofball since he was already in.
Yeah.
And
He will need to go on Team 2.
okay, yep, you're right. Team 2.
You know what? I think we should take this one. Talk about Goofball. I mean, he kind of held us back today. I think we should go ahead and establish some type of punishment.
For Goofball?
Yeah.
What's his rank? Should we demote him?
I thought he was assistant janitor.
Well, we could make him, we can call him Sweepy.
Sweepy.
Sweepy. There we go. All right, Surreal.
All right, Sweepy. We got your X. You'll be in just a second.
Sending you an invite.
Invite has been sent. Should be able to accept it. Yep. And you just need to put him on Team 2, James.
Team 2.
And
boom, we got the queue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We are probably the only ones. I'm not kidding you. We are probably the only ones that play that queue when we do the for this weekend.
I know, right?
Yes. Yes, you're right. Come on,
I don't
Sweepy.
think I ever see. Yeah, Sweepy, great job, man. We need to have, honestly, we do a lot of feds, but we need to get a Klingon weekend in, especially if we're going to do queues and stuff.
And every time we die, we all have to scream together in unison.
That's right. And it gives us a reason to all yell for Cardassia too. We can do that.
Whoa,
Well, you know, that was
rough.
that.
Oh crap!
that
My
was the funny thing.
specializations are set to ground.
You're set to ground. I set mine to space.
I was gonna say that was the funny thing about Discovery. That was one of the first things I was looking for to see if it was authentic. When one of the Klingons died, to see if they would scream. I almost thought they weren't gonna do it, and at the very end, they did it.
And just so that everyone knows, we were talking about the calendar here a little while ago with the Dilithium Weekend coming up. So if you do look at the calendar with Dilithium Weekend, it will be, we will go to Dyson. So Brown Battle Zone for that. So make sure that you tune in for that show, especially. I think that's in a couple weeks.
Yep.
That's actually the same weekend. It's Friday the 13th, Hearts and Minds, and a Dilithium Weekend. So it'll be the show on the 14th, 2 weeks from today. We'll be going to Dyson Ground Battle Zone.
I forgot about this. This is super blue, this queue.
Yes, yes.
And it can get a little laggy.
So big thing with this is whatever direction you go out to, make sure you go that way the second time around. So if you go north, you go north. If you go east, east, west, west, and south, or south.
Yes, so the group that's with me, we are with Group Delta, and we are heading south towards the shipyard. And that's where we will always be. We will always be on the south side of the starbase or at the shipyard.
And I've got the Charlie group heading north to the transwarp conduit.
I can't believe I forgot about my specializations.
Alpha's in the east, so that puts Beta in the west. That's all right. Well, we were in this one. It was interesting the last time we did this one. It wasn't as easy as it usually went. Especially that's after the second wave, you have to run back to the starbase. That was actually kind of fun.
Well, this queue isn't played an awful lot anymore.
Oh.
You know, it's been... I mean, like, the last time that we played it, that was my first time in a couple of years that I had played the queue.
Exactly. Yeah, these transports just take a little too long to get out here, especially when nothing attacks them. Oh, I'm awesome. I got 2 Herald Vomps, man.
Yeah, you got myself and Vimy. I hope I'm saying that right.
Very nice.
There's also a third one too, but I think he's to the west of us.
Look at these transports. They're getting stuck against the, I think this is part of it. They just absolutely got stuck against the conduit.
Yeah, I see it there. That when we have all these carriers, we have all these little fighters out. Come on, James, tractor beam him in. Oh, enemies.
I don't have the tractor beams. Nice gravity well.
Okay, south side clear, heading back towards the starbase.
I can tell why we did this last time and we had to come over and hit the Charlie group, and the reason's not because they can't kill them. It's because with the transports and all that, these guys drop real far out. But we're taking care of them. All right, heading back to the starbase.
Enemy ships arriving in 5.
Songs will be sung of what we do here today. Personally, I expect an entire opera on the subject.
You would.
Ah, yeah.
Lag.
Yeah, this is where you get the lag every time you come back to the starbase. I think that's one of the main reasons this just, you doesn't get played much anymore.
Yeah, it's just because there's so many enemy ships. Or so many ships, I should say. It's a lot on one map. I mean, there's 20 of us.
They need to go back. I would really hope they would one day come back on this one and kind of redo it so they get rid of the lag and actually make sure that the ships actually can get to their locations, the transports. Because I always enjoyed this queue.
Yeah, I like it as well. I think it's a good queue. Okay, go back out to the different facilities.
Yep.
It's going good so far.
Yep.
All right, south side is clear.
North is clear. Heading back to the starbase.
South side is clear.
And we're clearing up the north now. I'm trying to trick them. I've got my Gelkey hologram going.
Nice.
Yep. They don't understand why, Look, it's awesome swimming in space with this thing.
Got our dread.
Yep.
There we go. Well done, everyone.
Congratulations. Great
Good
work,
job,
guys.
guys.
101 marks. Very, very nice. Excellent. Okay, leaving map now.
I keep on thinking this is what our fleet starbase should look like, with all the players just gather around it all the time.
Right.
You gonna start that up? You gonna make sure that we have a schedule of ships there at all times?
Yeah, I'll talk to the Master at Arms. Go ahead and
Okay.
get some weaponry set up with security all in place, and then I'll talk to the duty officer about making the scheduled arrangements for ships docking and departing.
Sounds good. Sounds good, man.
Let's say we call it there for now. We'll do the last giveaway and we'll move on to closing. What do you guys think?
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. Rikers, are you ready for the next buzzword?
I'm all ready, guys.
Fantastic.
The keyword for today is TNG.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. TNG. Bring it on into Twitch now.
Yep. So the next word, or letters in this case, that you have to type into the Twitch chat is TNG. Type that into the Twitch chat now, and it will enter you in with a chance of winning a Galaxy Ship Pack bundle. And best luck to everybody. We'll give that a couple of minutes, or a minute or two, and then we will move on to closing. So what do you...
Alex is back up. Alex is back up on the table doing his fan dance in the scan.
Dear God.
Cool. I'll tell you what, man. If Sally was doing it, it would be sexy. Alex doing it.
Look at those leg muscles.
Look how much he's got the upper body buffed. It's like 2 matchsticks and then a bus on top.
Here's my question. Did these guys, in TNG, get paid extra money to wear that? Because, honestly, the only way you're getting me to wear that is you're going to have to give me some extra dinero. There's no way I'd put that on.
That and his waist is so tiny. It's like I can put my arms around him.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised he doesn't have his. He doesn't have a Shard of Possibilities going on. Throwing 2 more of those out there. Oh, I just gave him an idea. My apologies. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
That is too funny. That is too funny. Okay, guys, if you haven't typed in TNG into the Twitch chat, you want to get it done now. We're going to close the lines and roll the dice here in a minute. Type into the Twitch chat now if you have not done so already. TNG, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a Galaxy Ship bundle. It doesn't matter, or you don't get anything extra for typing it in twice, so only if you've only done it once.
Yeah, if you type in twice, you donate to the Rikers Fund of Master of All Men. It is a non-profit charity that only benefits me. I do go ahead and take credit card, particularly anything that has the highest APR possible. So that way, when you donate to me, you have to pay for it.
Just to let you know, he also has all of our Experian information from that thing. I want to point out Shane in here behind you, Winters. He has got the Rocketeer going completely with that outfit. That is
I see him.
Awesome setup. That is an awesome setup, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the Dyson uniform from the Spire, at least the top part. The helmet is like from... What's the helmet from?
Doesn't he look like the Rocketeer?
He is the Rocketeer. That's what I just said.
He's the Rocketeer.
With the backpack and all.
Yeah, he's got that completely going.
Except it doesn't work.
That's pretty awesome. You should go to Ryza and use your floater.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It's the temporal helmet.
Temporal, that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Colin.
And yes, I am a charity case. Thank you for mentioning that.
Okay, we will close the lines now. If you didn't type in TNG, you've missed your chance. Rikers, roll the dice and tell us who our winner is of our final Galaxy Pack giveaway.
The winner is the Rocket Man.
Oh, fantastic.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Congrats, Shane. Well done.
Nice.
Fantastic. So, Shane, if you can, please contact me either in-game or over Twitch with your email address. I will send you a picture with your code that you can claim through. He done the doc thing,
yeah.
or Tang thing, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I will email you a picture of your code for the Galaxy Ship bundle. So, yeah, if you can do that in short order, I will get that to you as quickly as possible. And congrats again, and well done to everybody in tonight's show. Everyone who took part, and to the winners of the Galaxy bundles. We will have more stuff to give away in the future, as you no doubt expect at this stage. So be sure to join us here every week when we do the Twitch streams. Right, well, that wraps up episode 17 of the Priority One Armada live stream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. I will be back hosting next week's show with Rikers and Kat. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Plus, we will be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
And also, if you're not a member of Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you want to join our Priority One Armada family, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com and sign up today. We have both Federation and KDF fleets ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can be certain we have a fleet for all types of players.
And don't miss a thing in the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Monday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
Don't miss out on future live streams by following our channel, twitch.tv/priorityone. You'll never know when we'll have another giveaway. Catch up on our past live streams by going to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/P1, that's the number 1, network. All one word. Finally, before we go, I would like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts Riker and James for joining me this week. And of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers, because without you, there would be no point in doing any of this. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. See you all later, folks. Say goodbye, guys.
Adios, amigos.
Adios. Bye-bye.